This is going to be a new type of series within my vlogs, and it's going to be about my hobbies, different interests of mine, and just because I like talking about it, and also bragging about what I can do, like a Rubik's Cube. This is the first episode, and I'm gonna be talking about the Rubik's Cube. I like doing this in public, especially before solving it, because this is just mixing it. And people are like, whoa, you're so fast. No, I'm just mixing the cubes in order to solve it later. Okay, so my idea for this episode is just to solve one while talking about how I came about playing the Rubik's Cube, solving the Rubik's Cube, I guess. And I'm going to be timing myself, so let's try this. Okay, so first of all, I'm not using any fancy method. I'm just using the beginner's method that I learned the first time I learned to solve it, which was in, wait a second, okay, which was in, it's hard to talk, which was in 2013, I think. I'm gonna be slow on this one. I don't like talking when solving it. Okay, it's a good exercise to multitask. So yeah, I started in 2013 or something, and because I had one, the basic Rubik's one, for a long time, but they're the worst. It always surprised me to know that Rubik's Cube, the brand, makes the worst kind of Rubik's Cube. They just don't twist that easily. I'm gonna show you one afterwards, I guess, but they don't twist easy, and it's just I don't know. Now, when I started to do it, where is it? Okay. So I went to a basketball camp when I was like 13, and I met a guy there that was the French champion of Rubik's Cube with one hand, I think. He was the record holder. And I was so impressed. He was showing different people how to solve it. He didn't show me because I wasn't his friend. But he had a YouTube channel where he taught people how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So I went on his channel, and I learned how to do it. At first, I think I was doing it in so it's solved. At first, I think I was doing it in like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. And then I started writing my times. I got pretty... Oh shit, I didn't... Okay. So, totally forgot about the clock. So it's 2:17, but it was about like 2:10. Usually my time is about 1:20 without talking, I guess. I mean, I can say that in general, but no one will believe me. Yeah, so after I learned how to solve it using the very, like, the beginner method, I practiced and practiced. I wrote down my times in some notebooks that I think I still have. Okay, wait a second. Okay, I finally found it. I need to check the date on it. Okay, so it was in 2015, and this is the page where I wrote the algorithms by hand in French to just so that I could do it again and without going on YouTube again if I wanted to know how to do certain moves. Then I have some of my first 3 times: 249, 245, 240. Haters gonna say I didn't really improve according to the time I just did while talking. There we go. Those are the pages of a lot of practice. I hope we can see it well. It's just lines of times for the 3x3. 123 best time, 16th of May 2015. These my notebooks are really precious to me because it just documents. I'm well documented on what I did when I was a kid. But I think I'm gonna do a separate video on my notebooks because it's a different hobby of mine. So I'll have to do a different video on this because this is great. I went to a conference on astrophysics, and there's equations that I still don't use, and I wrote and I was like, oh my god, I'm so smart. Ah, there we go. A page that we love. 28th of August 2015, Rubik's Cube top 20 times. Let's go over here. So, Rubik's Cube top 20 times. Yeah, 120 to 155. I still improved after that. I mean, that was the year when I played Rubik's Cube the most. It was really fun. Like, the beginning is always fun. God damn! Again, a lot of times. That was the day after I did my top 20. I was like, I'm gonna solve it a bunch of times, and I broke my I broke my record. The following day, 116. The day after that, 104. The day after that, 110. Yeah, these are just pages of times for Rubik's Cube. Just wow, the dedication. Well, so apparently that year, when I was 16, I improved to like 104, and then I know that my best time now is like 45 seconds on a very lucky solve. Basically, when you solve it, you have a bunch of algorithms to do. First of all, across, then to solve the first layer, the second layer, then across on the other side, and then you solve the end of the Rubik's Cube. But on my 45-second solve, it was very lucky. The first layer was almost done already. The cross was already done on the other side. And then you skip a lot of steps, and it's really fast. But it's like one solve out of 100 or 200. So yeah, according to my times, if I practice a lot, then I can get lucky solves. Apart from this one, I have other Rubik's Cube, as you might have seen before. I have this one. Which was my first faster cube that I bought. I don't want to say speed cube because I'm not a speed cuber, but yeah, it was really good. This one was the one I bought for like when I was 15, 16, and I did all those times. It was with this one, but I have faster ones now. I also have this one, which is pretty cool. Yeah. This one is nice. It has a different feel to it and a different noise, but it's very satisfying. I messed it up. Well done. And finally, I have a 4x4, and it's by Rubik's Cube, so you can see. And here, it's really not the best. Also, I don't know how to solve a 4x4. I learned at one point, and then I forgot, and then I didn't care anymore. For a more official solve of this Rubik's Cube, I'm gonna post another video by itself because this video will be too long for it anyways. And And yeah, I had a lot of fun filming this video about a hobby of mine. So I think I'm going to continue this hobby series a bit more this week and next week, because now my days are about the same, just classes.